Hey guys, just waiting for people to pop on. We are going to do like our dashboard, our week at a glance, and our daily duo all in this live, all for the week of week 47. So we're going to prep for the whole entire week. So yeah, gonna just like get some of my stuff all together. Let's see. Hi guys, just waiting for people to pop on here. So getting out some of my stuff that I need. I said that we are going to do like our week at a glance daily duo and our dashboard planner, like all three planners all in this live. So grab a drink, grab your planner, grab all your supplies. Let's prep for next week. Like Friday is a great time to prep for the following week. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what planner you're working on, all that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to pull like what color of mild liners end up matching this. I almost wish, I swear I had muted color ones, but I'm not seeing them. I'm just looking in my little supply drawer, see if I have more of it. So yeah, get all your stuff out because we are going to get our plans all ready for the next week, you guys. Preparation is key. If you are not prepared, you will fail. It just makes it a lot less stressful, really. You know what I have recently seen on Amazon? Hey guys, check in. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what planner you're in. We're doing our whole week, like all next week, in our 3 different layouts, all right now. And I'm just looking for some coordinating colors here. But you know what I saw on Amazon that I need to add to my Amazon storefront or my Amazon recommendations is there is a pack of mild liners that are just like light gray and dark gray. And that is so useful because I'm almost thinking that we are going to use the gray again this week. We used it last week. But yeah, it almost looks like it's just going to be a pretty match because I'm not seeing my muted color ones, which usually I do. And I have a lot of different colors, but I'm not seeing a good one for this. So I think we're just going to pick gray. So the first thing I usually do before I go on to plan with you guys is I start looking through to see what needs updated on all of my planners, like what have I achieved but haven't crossed out, all that kind of stuff, so that hopefully it's like the most up-to-date one. So this morning I went through and I uploaded like all the footage for all this kind of stuff onto my editing software because last week I remember that I sat down to edit videos and I didn't have my external hard drive with me, and my iPhone wouldn't airdrop over to my computer because it was connected to my truck Wi-Fi. But so I wasted like a half hour of time that I could have been editing, and I ended up not being able to. And so I got all of these over there so that I know that I could get those done. I like to bring my computer with me for the school pickup line because a lot of times I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes before school lets out. And that's a great opportunity to do that. The other thing I've been doing this week is if I'm editing, I'm on my treadmill. So it's helping me get my steps in. So we're going to look down here. I didn't get a lot of this stuff done. I cleaned my office, but not to the extent I want. So I'm not going to mark that off. I did not get any mailers pre-decorated. I really need to, let's see, update Amazon products. I have more, like I updated it, but I have more that I need to set up all videos into my editing software we got done. Over here, filming, we are going to do like all of this line right here together. So that'll get Usually it'll be 3 separate videos. I'm just making it into one video though. All right. Positively, Isabella. Hi, I'm from Los Angeles. I have been working in the Erin Condren Weekly Dashboard, and I think I'm switching to the Daily Duo. Oh, girl, I love both of the planners, both of them. Like, highly recommend them. I'm making my list because on Tuesday, if you're an EC Insider, on Tuesday, you get early access to 35% off on the Erin Condren website. Like, they're starting all their sales. So make sure you're signed up. If you're not signed up, I do have the link always in my bio and down below for you get $10 off of your first order. And so very, very beneficial. Like, doesn't cost you anything to sign up. So always sign up for it. Okay. So see, I put editing and I couldn't get it done. So I edited it the next day. We have airplanes flying over. We have a FedEx person that's really loud outside. And then my dog's barking too. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we've gotten orders out. I designed and listed a whole bunch of script stickers, updated basically if they were cutting on my old cutter, I updated it to my new cutter. And some of them, guys, you get like 40 extra scripts in a page just because the new cutter is that much better. We put up a live video. It's funny, right before I went live, I put up a video also, an October monthly plan with me that has been sitting in the background. And so today you guys are going to get 2 videos. We need to do orders and then we'll kind of fill in stuff that we need to do. I think we're going to start then with the dashboard planner because I feel like we have started already filling that in. We did a walk the last couple of days. I haven't quite yet, but guys, it's beautiful outside, beautiful. So we should be able to, I didn't get my water yesterday. Today, remember our last live, I said, put a little piece of tape here and put your little marks to say how much water you have drank. This is a 24-ounce Bubba cup. This is my second one. So I'm way more ahead than what I was last time. Okay. So I think we're ready to do this part. We're going to just move the Daily Duo out of our way and we're going to focus on the dashboard. Yeah, so dashboard planning. I know mine is quite different from what you guys would be, just because the pure fact, like I have a social media platform and this is my business planner. But that being said, there are so many different ways, and I try to speak out on different ways that you can use all this stuff. Like there's 7 boxes here. So you can very easily put your grocery menu plan. You could put your workouts. I mean, 7 days per week, your chores. There's so many different options. All right, we're going to use kit 382. People are checking in, so I'm going to get going here. Mommy Stuff Plans. Hey, girl. Hey, Wisconsin Daily Duo is my all-in-one planner. I also have an academic planner for school. Oh, I like the academic too. I considered that for my fitness, but it's like, it's so bulky. I don't know. All right. So we're doing 382. It's linked down below. This is the Daily Duo one. I like these muted labels lately. And so I've been doing that. This one we're going to be using. We have all of our bottom boxes. And if you see a highlight here, it just means it's seconds. I like to use my own seconds. Sooner or later, I'll put a big bundle together and I'll discount sale it. This one is just because there's the tiniest crease. I don't even know if I can catch it on camera. Right there. So there's a little crease in the sticker paper and I don't want to send that out to you guys. So I will gladly use it. Our 7th box, our extras, our week at a glance. So all this will be for our Daily Duo here shortly. And then we have our dashboard planner. And I have started playing around with putting these together so that you just get, I think there's 5 of them, so that you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 all together in a strip for each day. So I just got to figure out how to, I don't know, like reformat the page to make it all fit. It's always a fitting issue. Okay. Gotta find my tweezers here. We got some tweezers. We need our Micron Pima. And we might need some whiteout. Let's go ahead and actually use the whiteout. This is an Amazon brand whiteout. I think it comes in like a 16 or 18 pack and it's pretty cheap. And I actually like this whiteout way better than other whiteouts. Don't buy the Bic brand, the BIC. That one is the bane of my existence. Like, just doesn't work all that well. So, okay. And then if you've been with me for a while, you know, like I like to write up here what week number it is and then what the date range is. Let's do this lighter color. I think that's pretty. So we're going into week 47, and that is going to be November 17th through the 23rd. Guys, it's going to be my birthday week. In exactly 1 week, I turn 40. I thought I'd be really scared and all that kind of stuff and sad about it, but I'm kind of excited about it, guys. I think I'm going to put a little sweetheart in between these two. I think it's a big blessing. Hold on, I got to let Kova inside. Good girl. All righty. So it's raining here in LA, so no walk for me today. Oh gosh. We haven't had the best weather ever. And so yeah, we're really looking forward today, and tomorrow is just supposed to be like absolutely beautiful. And I think tomorrow like close to the 70s. So we're going to do outside work, like do the rest of the winter prep, and then hopefully put some Christmas lights up. I got a little grumble from my husband when I mentioned it this morning, but it's way better than doing it in the cold. That's for sure. Oh, thanks for the happy birthday. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so excited for it actually. And I don't really even do anything for my birthday. But yeah, it's just a blessing to have another birthday. So I'm quite excited. Usually for birthday weeks, I do like a birthday kit, but I have to say, I love this kit. This is like so, so pretty. I love the coloring. All right, let's just do this page. So we're going to turn sideways and just start laying stuff down. I think the bottom one, we're going to do these flowers. So really any of these colorways can work really well. Let's do the gray one down there. So yeah, I already have supper in the crock pot, and it's funny because it's a hot day. I have chili in the crock pot. Like, what bad planning on my part, but my kids love it. And then we're going to have a family game night. And so we're going to do a Mario Kart tournament. And we first have to go to the mall and try to find a winter coat for one of my kiddos. Her sleeves are getting a little short. And so I want to get it done. A, it's nice, and B, we're actually all together for once, because we just have such a busy life schedule. And so I figured take the opportunity and go get it done. And then a lot of the Black Friday sales have started. And so my kids are buying for each other. So they need to take a peek at, like, walk around a store and basically point out to the other ones what kind of stuff that they see and really excites them and stuff like that. So we try to also get photos and send those to grandparents because it's a lot easier for them to know like what they're talking about as far as what they want is if they have a photo. So I'll usually tell them like what store it is and what aisle it's in and everything to make it a lot easier on them. All right, I love doing a bottom washi strip to kind of box it all in and make it all pretty. It's funny because I have said week after week, my daily duo is not that chunky. I take that back. She's chunky as can be. My back cover keeps popping off. So I feel like it's usually this time of year that I finally realize like, oh gosh, this thing's chunky, but I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, what are you guys ordering for the Erin Condren sale? So obviously Daily Duo and Dashboard, I would assume, but I'm still trying to figure out that fitness planner, whether part of me says just go back to Happy Planner, Fitness Planner, because I do like the layout. I like that I could take the pages out, all this kind of stuff. But then part of me is considering a vertical, like an Erin Condren vertical, and I just haven't decided. Oh, what were we? The 17th. I just haven't decided which route I'm going to go quite yet. Actually, let's do a few other things before I get those date dots because it'll make life a little easier. So, all right. Make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed too. It kind of helps push out these lives to help more people with their planning process. It's not on my docket today to go live. I was going to do a whole bunch of prep stuff, but I thought, you know what? Friday is the perfect day to prep for everything. And so I thought it's going to help other people also. So absolutely, let's go ahead and do this. Yes. And the idea of like I work Sunday, but Saturday, I think we're going to be too busy to do a live that day. So I thought this is a really good day to do this. It helps me. It helps you. We get a little downtime before the weekend starts. All right. These washi strips I usually take straight across where to do and notes are, and it breaks it into two separate sections for me. So that works really great. Beautiful. All right, mommy stuff plans. And you guys, I do read you guys's out loud because what I'm finding is the live chat isn't always showing up when people are watching it back later when it's on YouTube. And I know when I watch lives, I love to know what the comment was that they were responding to. So that's why I am doing it that way. So I think I might get the appointment book that they offer with 4 kids. It's hard to keep track of. I also want to start getting better at budgeting. So I might get a budget planner. I've been looking at the budget planner. I did find an online resource that I've been using for my business finances and stuff, and that works really good. But y'all know I'm a paper and pencil girl. That being said, if I have to pick between budgeting and pick between fitness, I think I need to pick the fitness one for this year. Like that just feels like where my heart needs to be. I don't know. I'm just really hoping if I jump back in that I could just get healthy like I was a couple years ago. I was so active and so healthy. And it felt great to be so active with my kids. Okay, so let me just pull down my phone here. We are going to cut off. Let me get this all centered again. We're going to cut off this top part so it's just less to deal with. And then just toss this in recycling. Okay. I'm trying to think up here if I want habit trackers, and I'm actually thinking of doing like 2 boxes up there this week to make like a little, I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be, but I know last week even I had considered, oh, look, we just ran out. Let me get a new one out. All right, cha-ching. I just keep a drawer full of them right next to me is all I do. And so lo and behold, I am always prepared for another one. I need to look over. I know I have some big ones and I might just take those to work because that's a brand that they use at work. And they can just have those because I don't love them. And then I need to count up like how many I have to see if I need to restock. Okay, I think we're going to do, like we have the gray ones here. So I think a gray one and then do the dark pink one on the outside so that it just frames it in nicely. So flip her upside down again. And then just line it up with this top one. All right. And then grab the gray one also. I think when I reformat stuff too, I'm trying to think if this just becomes a bundle or not, but I like this size box also. So I'm thinking about putting more of these on here, but I don't want to lose that size box. So yeah, I just got to kind of reformat it a little bit differently to see how everything fits within the cutting parameters. Have you guys put Christmas up yet? I think this weekend, if we get enough done, it's kind of on the docket also. We've got a lot of stuff planned and very few hours. If I didn't work Sunday, it'd be great, but I work Sunday, so it's been nice working the weekends though, guys. Gets me more weekdays off. We get to go on a field trip with my kiddos this next week. And it's to like a business field trip. And they're so super excited that mom is coming. And I'm really excited, but I had to do like a 45-minute training ahead of time. So I got that done this morning. And then the day of, I need to show up like 45 minutes early also to do another 45-minute training to like know exactly how to teach the kids and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. I don't know what I want to label these. Like usually one is to buy, but I think I'm going to just like leave it open for a minute because I'm not quite sure. No, let's put notes up there. Yeah, let's make it be notes. Because that can just kind of be a vague general header up there. And then down here, we've been doing to do. This thing is going to get so chunky because there are so many months left in this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to come up with the menu plan for next week, but I guess I don't know exactly what we're having this weekend yet to go based off of that. I feel like tacos is going to be one of the days. Maybe chicken Parmesan sandwiches. Those sound really good. I don't know. That's my other planner, but my mind is floating to like what all I need to prep for the week. Okay, let's get it turned back over here. And we're going to lay down the days of the week. I love these flags. Love them. All right, guys. Yeah, if you guys are new here, introduce yourself. Let me know what planner you're working in, like what all you're working on. I also asked like if you're going to participate in the Erin Condren sales that are coming up, like what all you're thinking about ordering. Because yeah, I'm excited for it. I think I need an order in. I've just got to really figure out, like prioritize which ones. And then like I said, fitness one, I just need to figure out one day. I think just go back to the Happy Planner Fitness Planner. I looked up their newer one that's on their website and it's super cute. Like all the graphics on it is really, really cute. And my stickers are actually sized to fit that. And then we did a live plan with me to fit them into just a Erin Condren 7x9 notebook to see how they would fit. And so there's a couple of options that you could do very well. I had considered testing it in a dashboard, but honestly, I know me personally, the dashboard is working for my business. So I think I'm keeping it that way. Okay, let's get down here. We write requests. So if you guys have any requests, let me know and I'll get it on the list. And then we write print and cut list. So P/C list. And this is basically like my restock list. I'm pretty good about keeping up with it, but every now and then I'm like, oh gosh, we need quite a bit of things. So we have that part. We have this part. Let's get the film and edit out of our sticker book. All right, we have edit. We have film. Here we roll. Did you guys see the Northern Lights the other night? We went out on the night that they were not supposed to be good, and they were fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I posted it on like our neighborhood group to say like, hey, the Northern Lights are out in the city even. And multiple people actually showed up to like stand outside and look at the Northern Lights and take photos and all that kind of stuff with me. And then, which was great. Like, it's so great to slow down and do something like that. And it was always on my bucket list to do something like that. So I was, let me flip back over here. I was so like giddy and so happy that that had happened. And then the next night, they kept saying is supposed to be even better than the previous night. And it ended up being a dud. There was so much cloud cover that you really couldn't see them hardly at all. So love, love, love it. I posted some of my photos on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, go find Planning with Jamie on Instagram and peek at those photos because they're gorge. The other thing too I want to get started is if you guys do a layout, like tag me in it, especially if it's my sticker kits. Tag me in it because I want to see how you guys are doing your layouts. It might give me beneficial ideas of something that can work for me personally. It might give me an idea of something to design for you guys. And so, all right. All right, I'm going to shout out again. Make sure give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed too, okay? And that way we get this live out to more people to help more people prep for next week because it's almost holiday season and we all know it gets frantic and crazy the closer the holidays come. And I feel like it's going to be a blink of an eye. And it's going to be holiday time already. So there we go. Film and edit. Love. Oh my gosh. So cute. And there's nothing even on the page. Okay. The one thing too I like to put is what are my work days? So November 17th through the 21st. I know this is my birthday and I know I work on my birthday. And during those time frames, that is the only day. Woo woo. That's a big win for me. We are going to put, let's do this one and let's do this one. So we're going to put a big one saying, I'm 40. I'm so old. And then we're going to put another one that says, and I work on my birthday. Wah, wah. Okay, let's go grab a work sticker. I like putting that though, because I know it makes it very obvious how to block my days out, basically. Okay, that, and let me see if I have like a happy birthday. I feel like I might. I have a happy mail. Oh, there's a little happy birthday. It's not very bright, but it's there. And I'm also going to look to see if I have one under birthday. Oh, I have my birthday balloons that I have. There is like this birthday one, but I've already put that big box in there. So I think we're good for this one. So, okay. Let's put this and a happy birthday. That's really cute, actually. And then we're going to put work kind of over a little. Let's make it really bold. And should I put I am 40? The big 40? Yeah, let's put the big 40. 4-0 exclamation mark. Okay, what hours do I work that day? I know I run the lab. I work at 9, so I can take my kiddos to school and stuff still at least. So I think I also train somebody. So not only do I work, I train somebody and I'm running the lab, which is kind of everybody's least favorite part, but I'm a team player, so I just do it. So we'll put time and location there. All right. I think for time's sake, I'm not going to put all my little flags down like I normally do. I usually like put them into spaces. Like here, I'm going to be gone for the field trip the whole entire day. Let me look at the rest of the week. So I know I'm not going to get much done there. So actually, let's put, I'm going to use a green again so it pops. We are going to put a little note saying that it's a field trip day because, yeah, put it right here because that takes up the majority of my day. I think I get done at like, oh, is it like 1:45 and my kids get out of school at 1:30 or at 3:30. And so by the time I drive, it's in another state. So by the time I drive back over the bridge, all that kind of stuff, like I don't have tons of time. So we'll put 5th grade biz field trip. And that way I know I'm busy that day. So I can kind of slay it on Monday. It looks like Wednesday I'm available and Thursday I'm available. So those days we can definitely get stuff done. Okay, are we done? I think we're done with this because we're not putting down all the flags. I'll do that off of the plan with me. Okay, let's move her. And then there we go. We're going to reach for our daily duo and get that whole stack over here. So I have everything here. We're going to look real quick and see if there's anything else I need to do. I never put in my little dots on this side. I have actually achieved a lot this week. Like it's been pretty productive. And I was out one day for a migraine the whole entire day. Kind of stunk. I never got migraines till I was an adult. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. I mean, I did laundry, but it didn't seem like as big of a big hoorah, and so we'll leave that. Let's see, we did the field trip training, planner order I'm thinking about still. I've halfway cleaned my office. I am going to mark that off because after we're done with the life, that's the next thing on my list is to like really get everything back in order, get it dusted. When you cut sticker paper, it creates quite a bit of dust. So I half did clean the maid, I half did clean the dishwasher, and I half did the truck detail. So we're going to leave those ones on there. And I think that's good as far as stuff that we have gotten done. Let's open this up. Here we go. Do you guys just mark off like how I have that little mark? Do you guys just mark it off or do you highlight it out? Do you cross it out? Like, how are you guys tracking that you're done with something? I used to just do like this little mark that I'm doing right now, like check mark, but I actually like the highlighting because it makes it very obvious why I need to pull through to the next week. Okay, and then I marked off everything that I got ordered. There's quite a bit on the list still. Meal prep, I did everything, and that has been really, really great. And I think we're good as far as that goes. So yeah, see, marking those off, like keep pulling stuff forward. I have been using this down here. I like this. We're going to recreate that again. That's been helpful. Okay. So we're over here, and I haven't really been in here quite much. Let's see. I think I'm going to use one of these boxes and make it so that I could show that filming these is alive. So we need our sticker book over here. Let me get it straight here so it doesn't give y'all a headache. Okay. And whoop, Kova snoring next to us again. There we go, live. And then down here, we need Erin's. I started a little like note of where we're going, but I want to ask her more. I said that's where we're going to start because they have the most options in store for coats, and they're at an age that I need an option. The other thing I need to do is go to a grocery store and grab cinnamon rolls. So we don't always do cinnamon rolls with our chili, but it sounds so good tonight to do it. Okay, we have that. And the field trip prep work is already done. And I put for me to do my son's haircut earlier in the week. I like put it for Friday and I already did it on Monday. So that's all done. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. I think we're all ready to get into the week. So let's start with our week at a glance because that's easier. So week 47. So crazy. Oh, I wrote that backwards. Usually I put 47 over here. I'm going to have to white it out. There we go. Let that sit for a few seconds. What was the date? 17th. There you go. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. And then we are November 17th through the 23rd. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I have messes going on here. Let's get rid of those. I kind of pre-plan for the whole entire month what kits I'm using on what week. And then I've been going in here and I've been putting a Post-it note. And that way, like when I flip to that week, there is no considerations. I already know what's going on. It's very, very nice. Okay. Another drink, you guys. Get your water in. Also, I have been trying to catch lives, and I feel like not tons of people in the planning community go live like this. And so then I try to find reruns of it, and I'm not having luck either. If you guys have people that are planners like me that go live, let me know because I want to find more of us because like most of the content that I put out because it's something I'm searching for already. So then I assume somebody else might enjoy it also. And so, yeah, I want to find more that go live. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, gray is just going to look awesome. That is so the right choice. Okay. After we lay down stickers, maybe if we're still feeling like staying live, we'll go back through and we will put even more detail into this. Okay. Ooh, I'm starting to smell my chili. It smells so fabulous. What's funny, it's a hot day. Like it's a warm day, and that's the day I picked for chili. But earlier in the week, I had picked it already with the idea, like I saw when I did my plans last week, let's flip to it. And I even said it to you guys. I said, look, that's an open day. What does an open day equal? It equals a family night. It equals we're going to have a fun night. We've had a few of these this month. And yeah, I love them. I never have a regret of doing them. All right, I'm just using the side of the paper, butt it up to each sticker there. And I'm going to use this as my ruler. I'm using a Pentel Energel 0.07 needle tip. So you can see that tip there. Love, love, love it. And then what I end up doing to keep costs down a little bit more, I just buy the replacement inserts for it. They're pretty cheap. So yeah, just always look at different options like that to help out. As in between, nope, we're going to keep it how it is. 1, 2, 3. Let's do our grocery pickup down here because that's been working so awesome. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go here. All right, we need over here another washi strip straight to the side. I should be sitting outside right now. It is so sunny. I wonder, my watch says it's 66, which is awesome for November for the Midwest. But yeah, it just looks so, so wonderful. So I'm going to leave early to go meet up with the kids after school. I'm going to leave early just so that it forces me to go outside for a little bit. We just have one more washi strip here, and I basically just take it to use it on this page. And I feel like to space it a little better, we've just been going straight across, and that's been really, really cute. And then again, we're going to get our scissors out and just cut off the section that we are using now. There we go. Recycle the rest. Okay. And then I feel like this is why I'm kind of liking to do the plan with me's all together too. I feel like I keep reaching for stuff here that might not get used otherwise. And really it pulls everything together because all these kits are the same colorway and everything. I purposely make each week, like each kit has everything for each week so that you can kind of pull from wherever you need to pull from. Other thing I feel like instead of doing brain dump, we can use this week. I feel like that could be really cute. So let's do that. Do we want any habit trackers? Let's not. Do we want this week here? Let's put this week up here. Definitely. Look at that color against the gray. That is really cute. And then we have this random dot over here still left. So we're going to put her right there and write in week 47. And I use this page all the time. I refer back to it all the time. 17th through the 23rd. Yes. So during the week, I'm like, let's look at our list and see what we want to slay today and get done. So, okay, down here, we like a big washi strip. And the way I've been getting that is the Daily Duo page. We have a strip down here that we can use. And I feel like we kind of want a bolder color. Let's match this, actually. Let's get that one. That'll be cute. There we are. All right, guys. Make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Be sharing it with your friends so they know we're live over here and we are prepping for next week so that we don't get over to Thanksgiving and we're like crying and so stressed out. So you all know it happens. I thrive off of the stress. Like I enjoy hosting a lot. And so I strive off of it and it makes me more productive. So when people are like, hey, can we come over? I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go. Like, what do you want to do? I'll get this, 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 and this. So, okay, we're just going to do one line there. And then we're going to get back to these pages. And let's put in our headers here. All righty. And I gotta move my phone here a little bit because we are so crooked. There we go. I feel like my planner was too crooked for me to be planning anymore. We do to buy up here, and then we do our workouts down here. And yeah, I said the way I'm getting some steps in and my workouts in is when I'm editing a video, I'm on the treadmill and it's working, you guys, because editing takes a lot of hours per week. And so I'm like, what can I stack that is like kind of an automatic? And yeah, it's nice. And then it was funny because I was all done with editing my video the other day and I wasn't ready to get off the treadmill. So then I watched another person's video while I was on the treadmill. So it all worked out really good. Okay. Grocery pickup. And then the top one is meals. All right. Another drink, guys. Beautiful. We haven't put our kit number down here, silly us. There we go. And over here, let's do grocery and then shopping cart and then grocery. I don't know. I just like mixing it up. I feel like no matter where I purchase stuff, I have a mix of groceries and not grocery items. And so that I'm very open to like which way it ends up going. But we need to get all of our dots in here so it's ready for the week. And I'm not going to put in my meal ideas quite yet because I could see us actually having a few of those this weekend. So yeah, I'm going to leave it open because of that. Okay. We are getting there. Where are you guys at with your Christmas shopping? Like you're probably way ahead of where I'm at. That's for sure. I've really just held back this year. I'm just waiting for sales and letting my kids have the fun of gifting to others this year more than like me going out and getting everything for the family. And so, yeah, I just want to like go out individually with each kid and just see the happiness on their faces for all of that. Okay, so I said I work on Friday this week. Let's flip her over. We're almost done with 2 of the spreads. You guys, that's how fast this goes. Okay, and we're going to put work here for Friday. And we used our happy birthday sticker. I feel like maybe there is something on these that we can use for the birthday. There's like an ice cream cone. Oh, right there. And there's a balloon. Yeah, okay. We can do this. We can do this. We're just going to put it towards the bottom, I guess. There's a birthday present. What was the other one I said? I know I said the ice cream cone, but I feel like there was another one that I had picked out. Let's do the present. That one feels like pretty fitting for a birthday one. All right, my big 4-0 exclamation mark. Okay. And then we need to mark, let me look on my monthly, if we are trash and recycling week or if we're just trash. So the 17th, we're trash and recycling. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't quite sure. So we need both of our icons here so that I know to do both. All right. So trash and recycling day. Monday is payday, and so is Friday. So payday, and I like getting the money out. And I think for Friday, like let's write in my schedule and location, and then we are gonna get out another, where'd my sticker book go? Another payday label so that I can put it for that day too. I want it to be the matching one. There we go. And we'll put that one there. And let's get the other money. Okay, time to get out our color coding system. High school dance, high school, boy, studio, elementary, gotta turn that one around, and general, we already have a gray out though, so we don't need a second gray. And we are going to start putting in what we have on what day, because I feel like that's part of pre-planning. It just helps me, especially when I do the daily duo part, helps me notice when I have like open timing. So 17th, we have high school dance after school. So let's put her here. And then I know Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have studio dance. So I put that towards the bottom. Do we have studio dance? We have studio dance this day. And then we don't on the 23rd. So we're good as far as that one goes. And so then Tuesday, we have for our elementary kids, so purple is elementary. We have band on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have our field trip Tuesday. Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, good thing. My son originally was supposed to have appointments on Tuesday, and that's our big field trip day. So good thing the doctor had called and had to move it because she wasn't going to be in clinic that day. So that worked out really well for us. Okay, we have high school dance in the morning on Wednesday. Thursday, we don't have anything. Friday, I work. It's my birthday. Down here, we have the girls' dance, and we have a general. We have like the Christmas parade, which is looking like it's going to overlap actually with solo and duet practice. So we'll see how that ends up working. But let's write in our times here. I don't know what is up, but this last week, there is so many airplanes. And they're leaving, okay, I don't know if I'm being correct here. They're leaving like the chemical tracks, like where they leave like the white line behind them and stuff. And there was so many the other morning. And that's the day I got a headache. And I don't know. It was also the day after all of the not solar eclipse, after the northern lights, and they said like the magnetic fields change. It was also after I didn't drink really good water the day before. It was also the airplanes in the sky. So I don't know. It might have just been a day that I got a headache, but it makes you question a little bit. All right, 6:20 to 7:20 a.m. And then we have 5th grade biz field trip. And I have to be there super early. In fact, actually, I need to make sure Dad knows he needs to drop off all kids on this day because I will already be at the field trip site, like starting the training. So see, writing this out helps so much. Right, 4:30 to 6:30 and 6:15 to 9. It seems so repetitive, but I'm telling y'all, it makes stuff like just be in your face. Whoops, I almost wrote the wrong time. See, I always have the white out here. All right. What is you guys' busiest season of life? Like ours is definitely not November. Like we're okay right now, but it is getting ready to ramp up. And then I always feel like May is just like crazy and hectic. So, okay. This is the late night. Then my birthday. And then I really want to go to this parade, actually. So I wonder if we could go and get done. It's within like a 5-minute drive of our studio, but you have all of the commotion and the traffic and stuff. So I guess I need to evaluate if it would work out or not. Oh, but seeing here actually what I'm getting ready to write, my oldest has to be there at 11, but my younger two doesn't have to be there until noon. And granted, I want everybody there, but I guess if she would need to leave a little bit early, she would be able to. I also need to send out a text to the mom that does the duet with us because they miss practices. So I try to help remind her that we need her there to do this duet. I'm going to put a second dot there because they are 2 different times. Okay, then over here on Tuesdays, we collect trash and recycling. Here in a minute, I might need to get up and go stir my chili. Collect trash and recycling, clean out fridge and pantry. Clean fridge / pantry, and then bathrooms is what I do on that day. And let's see, Wednesday, I need to water plants. I know that. I just thought of, I'm gone so much for that field trip. I need to fill a little bit of this up onto Monday, but I feel like I could do that just fine. Down here, we need to do the family meeting on Sunday. And then injection. Are we double or single? I think we are single week. 23rd, teal. Look over here. It says teal is single. So it is a single injection week. We're just going to write that here. And then I will go, or I see my stickers right next to me. So I'm going to grab that single injection. And we are just going to pick a random color that needs to get used. And let's put it right here. And I also write single injection here. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. This is so helpful. I love this. Okay. I think before I move on to the Daily Duo, I'm going to go stir my chili and all that kind of stuff so it doesn't like cake down to the bottom of the crock pot, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we are back and stirred up and not sticking, so that's all good. Okay, I think we want to get this all prepped up. Here is my tweezers. 17th is Monday. So kit 382 again is what we're using for the whole entire week. And that way, no matter like what planner you have flipped open, you know if you're on the correct week or not, because they should all match up. That's my goal. Perfect. What I should have done was made homemade cinnamon rolls for my chili instead of going and getting some store-bought. I went like some big fluffy. Maybe I'll go to the bakery before I go get the kiddos. I went like big, fluffy, great cinnamon rolls. Okay. So I worked yesterday and it is a good day. It was a good day. I don't know, just everything seemed to just flow just right. And it was just so nice because a lot of times in healthcare, that is not the case. Okay. And you just swing with the punches and you figure it out. But yeah, yesterday, I even said today wouldn't be a bad day to close. Like it just didn't feel bad. So, okay, let's take our kit number here. And I always put it right down here. And then I guess the one thing I didn't find is all those fitness stickers that are going to go down here. So I do need to find my pile of those so that we can recreate, because I did like that. It was helpful. So I'm trying to give you guys multiple options for like fitness stuff coming up. Like if you want to do your own planner on the side as a fitness planner, you can, but I'm also trying to show you, like, a lot of people are very like confused as to what to use this section for over here. And so I don't know, I'm trying to give different ideas and all that kind of stuff for that. So Mama Steph plans, what do you use this area for? Like, what do you do? Okay, I think let's just go through and get our headers down first. There's going to be a lot of flipping back and forth now that we're in the Daily Duo. I looked at a few other planners. I always say, like, if you guys have a request for me to make a sticker kit for a planner, please put it down below. There's been a few that I've looked at, and I would have to look at my list to know the names of them. Well, I looked at the Commit 31 for fitness, and I considered that. But I feel like, I don't know, it looked like the insides were too dark. I like the Happy Planner layout a lot better for stickering up, and stickering up motivates me. So that's why I'm keeping with the sticker theme. But I looked at a few that were like weekly or daily planners that were requested on some of my YouTube videos. And I know a couple of them, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like that's my style. Just the paper is like almost like a Hobonichi thin, and it's just not like, I don't know that my stickers would fit that planner really nicely. Like my styling of planner, I don't know that it would fit it. So, yeah, there's a few that I've marked off the list, but anytime you guys have requests, I always look into stuff. That is so beautiful. Love the color. Okay. I have Sunday. Do I have that whole weekend off on my birthday. That is so awesome. So awesome. Again, we're going to cut off this top part. We generally don't use these numbers at all. I could just cut across there, but the washi strips and the bullet points over here, we end up using. So, another loud airplane. My guess is it's a whole bunch of private airplane owners are out flying because it's just such a beautiful day. Okay, let's grab this purple. I think I'm going to put it way down here, actually, for single injection. And then we've been putting our meal plan. I'm just looking for those stickers here real quick. Put a few things away that's getting messy. We've been using these ones. I feel like this colorway could match this week just fine. So yeah, let's do that. These are Sarah Marie stickers. She actually is from just a few hours from me. So I remember just watching her channel like crazy and absolutely loving it. Single injection. There we go. And we're just going to keep moving back and forth. So let me get y'all centered up here a little bit more. We'll get the tools out of the way until we need them. We don't need you yet. This I'm just going to like get all the way to the way because I don't know that we're going to use it. And what we do need is to start laying down the rest of these stickers. This is actually going really fast, you guys. Like, we're on our third planner. Like, I don't know, probably 50% of the way through our third planner layout. So this is kind of a good thing. All right, to do. Then Sunday, I don't think there's anything else to put. Let's go over here. we'll get all the stickers down, and then I think I'll find my fitness stickers because they're probably right in the pile next to me. And so we'll find all of those stickers and then do the fitness planner part of them. Let's see. I need the bottom sticker. Beaut. Okay, and Saturday, yeah, let's lay down the stickers first, and then we'll go through and we'll put in the actual plans again. That way too, like we'll be starting at Monday and going like in the correct order. Makes a little more sense. Okay. Oh, I didn't put the meal planner. I already missed stuff. That's also why I keep these piles out here though, because it prompts me that I have missed something. So, all right, let me know if you guys are still here. You're planning alongside me. Are you getting it done? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Share it if you can. I know that's really annoying, but like I said, I want to get the word out that we're going live to help more people get prepped for each week. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to come on here every Friday to do this or like exactly what the trend is going to be. I kind of want to do, different ideas for live. So if you guys have a recommendation for a live, like let me know. But okay, that one has one. Yeah, I just want to get the word out for the pure fact of like getting more people in the vibe here. Okay. I have really used a lot of these stickers. Like the goal is to get this used up. So this is exactly why I keep on grabbing for that one. And a lot of her colorways have been matching with my colorways. So it's really perfect. This one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Then I don't think anything else for that day. Beautiful. Okay. Then we have trash and recycling day. Let's go ahead and put that one down just because I feel like it's pertinent. And then I put the trash can on this side. And we don't have the big recycling. I feel like I have some nice size ones here. I'll just grab this one. This will work. There. It's not as big as the trash can, but we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for done. I just covered up my meal stickers, so I'm going to forget them again. Hey, if you guys are checking in here. Oh, my chat had disconnected for a minute. Go ahead, check in, let me know who you are, where you're from, and what you're planning in. We just have out all of our weekly planners. So we've already done our Erin Condren 7x9 Dashboard Planner. That's what I use for my business planner. But then we have done our week at a glance, and we're in our daily duo now. So we're slaying it. We are getting it done. It's so helpful to have all this kind of stuff already pre-planned out. Okay, we are almost back to Monday here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Dun, dun, dun. All right, 12:30. It feels like it should be a lot later than that, actually. But yeah, I just want to keep track of time because, like I said, I do want to go early. And I think I did a treadmill walk this morning, but not a full 30 minutes today. So I think instead of that, I want to go for a walk, like outside walk. So I just got to make enough time before I'm back on mommy duty. There we go. Good old Tuesday. All right. I don't know if the chat is working because it said disconnected a few times for some reason, which is funny. I've never had that happen before. But all right. You guys just rock. You rock. Let's put this one on. You know what I'm sad about, actually? I'm thinking about planners, my 2026 lineup, and I was discussing like the fitness planner, happy planner, fitness planner, and like going and just like feeling the planner and flipping through it and stuff. So I used to have Joann's that had it. Our Walmart carries some happy planner, not much. Our Hobby Lobby, kind of the same thing. They quit carrying as much. But then not Walmart. Oh, Michael's is the other one that I'm thinking of. And like literally all of them don't really carry it anymore. Like Joann's obviously doesn't. They're closed and they had the biggest selection. So I'm really sad that they didn't because it was so great to go and just find it right there. Let me let Kova out again. You need outside, baby. No bark. All right, back we are. My front sidewalk is all wet. I think it's just like condensation from it being so warm out there, but it feels really weird. Okay, so we don't need this one anymore. I'm just going to look through my pile next to me. So I reformatted our fitness kit to be on my new cutter. So you can see how bold and black they are. So this is my old, the original. They're same size, all that kind of stuff. So this is their original. And then I did this and you could see there's just like a lot of outline. Like this doesn't look as clean and as peeling as much as this sticker is the same as this sticker. It just doesn't look as nice. So this one is like a miscut. There's the highlight on it. But this is the final product. So this is what we're going to be using and absolutely love it. I love that it's bolder and all that kind of stuff. So let's get using these ones though. And then I have to find all my other stuff. I'm usually always ready. I'll see, we have another sheet that is going. I don't know. I just have a pile of stuff over here. So let's organize together. We are going to want you. And let's do these ones again. This is last week's. So sooner or later, I end up sitting down and I just get all that in the reusable sticker book. We might want that one and that one. We will want band. Stethoscopes, I'll just need one of. I don't think I'm going to use these this week again. So we're just going to move a few of these extras out of the way. What else did we use? I know some of it's in my reusable sticker book. Okay, that's in the reusable. And I didn't even put a water one on that one, but the water one's in my reusable. So I think we're good as far as all of that goes. And we're going to write in, so 500 for move, 20 minutes of exercise, 12 of stand is what my daily goals are. So I'm going to get all those written in. I actually do really like my Apple Watch. It helps motivate me because it will call you out if you have been sitting too long or not doing stuff for long enough and all this kind of stuff. So I kind of appreciate the accountability. So I'm hoping I keep talking about fitness because here's the thing too. Let me know if you guys are doing anything for fitness because maybe we can make an accountability group that we check in with each other each week or even daily. Like, can chat a little bit and just be like, oh, today was a bad day, but I'm going to get back on it tomorrow. Or did you take your walk yet? Did you do your 20 minutes of activity or 30 minutes of activity? All that kind of stuff. So, all right. So that was at the bottom. I think I like the layout of this. I do need to go back through and put in some of my stuff, like the steps and the miles, and then calories. I just need to input into my Fitness Pal, put it in here, and I will have it all put down then. So, okay. Let's put this one in the center down there and then go back to workouts. I just got to move my pen there so that we're not on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to see if we have enough workout scripts. We have these ones. Where did I put it? Was it in the middle? It was, and I liked that also. And then we need a big shoe, and I love that. Oh, we could either do shoe or we could do the weights. And Mondays are going to be the weigh-in days, so we also need a little weigh-in. So let's move this one for this day. We're going to move it over. I did not weigh in last Monday. I think I finally weighed in on, was it Wednesday morning? A lot of mornings I weigh every single morning. But I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from that, see if it helps or not, all that kind of good stuff. All right, we have our water tracking, and these aren't necessarily going to match because, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, they are. We're gonna switch the style today. Let me get this over into frame. Instead of that style, let's use this one because this one ends up matching really well. Okay. I'll just put a little water down there. And then we had breakfast, lunch, supper, Cal Step Smiles. Perfect. And I will probably make scripts for all this kind of stuff just for now. Like I'm just going to ugly write it in. It all gets the job done in the end, right? Okay, then the other thing we need to go searching for is GDT, so high school dance. We have this day after school. Let's go down one for that. And we have pickup. Ooh, I need more pickup out. This is the last pickup. So I'll be picking the kiddos up from school. And I want to do a little dot next to high school dance and write in the time. We are just a couple weeks out to go into state to compete in that state. So it's like crunch time and they need all of their different practices that they have. Like they all need to show up and be ready. Okay. And then on Monday, I said a lot of the stuff actually needs to happen on Monday. We'll collect trash and recycling, but I feel like cleaning the fridge and pantry out and the bathrooms can happen on Monday. So clean fridge / pantry and bathrooms. Okay, so we're going to reassign those to be a Monday task this week. I want to put a payday up here. Just put it up top and center. And then I'm trying to look what else. I think the other thing that I want to set up for, I'm in between if I want to set up for my big list of things that I'm doing for planning with Jamie. I almost feel like I do. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll probably only, here we go. I'm like, why can't I find my washi strips? Or do we want to use these? Let's use these. Okay. Kiddos leave around this time. So this is like, usually I do a whole bunch of cleaning and then I jump into doing planning with Jamie tasks. So, all right, guys, if you're just joining on, chat with me a little bit. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what type of planner you use. Like, what are you sitting down and planning? Maybe you're sitting down and you're eating your lunch finally. It is lunchtime. So maybe, yeah, you're eating your lunch and just like mindlessly watching me, which is what I love doing personally, to just zone out for a little bit. Like it's kind of the unwind, don't have to think about mom right then. Okay, so planning with Jamie, and then I'll put on all my list. Let's go ahead, go on over to Tuesday. And Tuesday, we have band first thing in the morning. And who has their band lesson on this day? So BC lesson is who we are going to write for band. And let's get out our band stickers. Early morning for band. And this is our field trip day. Let's put band over there. And then collect trash and recycling is staying on Tuesday this week. Awesome. We need the band dot here, and that's at 7:25 in the morning. And then we have our field trip day, and I want to use a big, bold one. And we're just going to put it right in the middle of the day because it's going to take up the majority of the day. I wonder if I have a field trip sticker in here. Let's see. No, I have family time, but not field trip. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Let's do 5th grade biz field trip. And I will write in, I think I have to be there by 8:15. Or it's either 8:15 or 8:45. I've got to look at it again. I will say our school is so awesome though. So I have twins, and luckily this year they are in the same classroom, but usually they are not. I'm just stretching my back here for a second while I talk to you guys. Usually they're in different sections. So there's 3 sections per grade normally. And so normally like one kid's in an A section and one's in a C section. So they'll still go on the field trip on the same day, but their classrooms will be in different sections of the building for the field trip so that, everybody's able to see and hear and listen and all this kind of stuff. In the past, when that has been the case, that they've been in different classrooms, they literally allow me to pull one of my kids from their classroom field trip into the other classroom field trip so that we can all experience it together. I mean, everybody's in the same building. Everybody's watching out for each other. They all really know me and know I'm responsible. But I love that because I don't feel like tons of schools would allow that. And I'm completely prepared when I show up for them to be like, no, you kind of got to choose what kid you go with. Or I would spend half of the time with one kid and then spend the second half of the time with the opposite kid, like before lunch with one, after lunch with the other. But it is completely awesome that we get to experience it all together. And they really love it because they're friends with like everybody in all the different sections. All right, back is stretched out. So we're going to get going here again. All right. So if it's raining in LA, what's your temp? Like, is it a cold rain or is it pretty warm? Or like, what have you guys been running? Okay, Tuesday, we need pickup, which is in our goofy little Pokemon reusable sticker book. Okay. I am just going to there we go. So I said I needed pickup. There we go. And I don't know how many more planning with Jamie's we have, so we're going to grab out one of those. I love this planning time. Oh, payday. That's so cute. It's so funny, you guys. Stickers. We play with stickers. Next week is supposed to be cold here again. So I'm going to try to take full advantage. Like I said, here after a while, we'll get done with this and I'll get off the live and I'll leave early to go get the kiddos so that I can force myself to be outside for a while and enjoy this weather. Because otherwise I like leave to go get them from school and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know it was this nice. So you just keep your head down and you work so much so that way when they're off of school, like I'm clearly available to them. Okay, we want our ballet slippers over here. And on Tuesday, I don't know, any of these colors could work really nice, actually. Let's grab this green one. We are like right there. And do we have, I don't know if we have a dance scripts. Oh, we're almost out of those too for the normal scripts. So let's get that back out. And then we need to make our dots here for our two different dance ones. And lately I've been doing my grocery pickup orders like after school, but I think I'm done with that because they're running late or they're like literally 6 hours late out of the expected time, or there's been errors. I don't know. It just seems like it runs a little bit more efficiently in the morning. And so I'm going to go back to that. Also, I just like getting like all of my household tasks done first thing in the morning. So I was looking at the dance time thinking, oh, I could do a grocery order during this, but I think I'm going to switch back to how I used to do it. Okay, then we need workout and we need our little shoe. There we go. Go backwards. Whoops, we need one of the water ones too. So let's just grab that while we're here. Workouts. And then we need our dark marker, breakfast, lunch, and supper. I should make like a little bit more space there. And then cows, steps, and miles. Okay, I kind of started that shoe down quite far on this page. It works out. All right, that one's all ready for us. I love having a week already. Oh, the ALEXA is speaking to me. It's going crazy. I don't know if she would have heard to think that we were speaking with her. I love it. I love it. Okay, get back over to our workout one. And we want that. We want a shoe. We'll put that shoe way up there this time. And then beautiful, beautiful. Breakfast, lunch, supper, cows, steps, miles. All right, gotta let Kova in again. She's got to check on us, see what we're doing. Hello. Hello, is it beautiful out here? It's so nice outside. Maybe we'll go play ball pretty soon. Yeah, we'll go for a walk and play ball. Yes. All right. Kova has joined us again. You're so funny. You're so needy. I know. I said the ball word to her, so she might go get her ball pretty soon. I might bite myself for doing that. Okay, let's get down our little ballet slippers here from Planner Kate. And it is at 4 and it is at 5:30. So we're actually going to do 2 of them. Let's move that one up just a tidge. And what else do I got going on Wednesday? Oh, did we put in high school dance on Tuesday? We didn't. We need to do that one too. Okay. Let's find right here our high school dance. We need Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday high school dance is after school, so it kind of gets a little busy right here. Put our little dot. 3:45 to 5:15. Okay. And then if we turn it, then it is Wednesday morning. We have high school dance, and then we have band, and then we have school. All right, those 2 are done. Pickup is not. And I'm not going to forget to pick my kids up. I put this in there because it's a mental reminder that I need to wrap stuff up before that time frame. So like they get out early. They get out at 1:30 and 2. A lot of times I'll have my daughter bring them home because she gets out at 1:30. They get out at 2. So she just kind of hangs around. She grabs them, brings them home. And then I run them back out for dance. So that I can get a little bit more done on Wednesday. But I think this week, like I'm just going to do it all and give her the time off. She doesn't have to do it. I always ask her. And if she tells me no, I say, okay, like that's fine. I actually enjoy picking my kids up. So, okay, then we have band right under that. So we need our little purple. And on this day, we have, how did I write it there? BC lesson, band. Okay, so I didn't put that as like a band day, but on this day, BG has his lesson. So the girl has it on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday actually, I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like it's Monday that my girl has it. Now that I'm saying this out loud, it feels wrong. Let's go back. Oh, maybe I'm not. I have it. Band day. I'm going to keep looking here for a minute. Because it does. It feels wrong. But the more I'm looking back week to week, I don't think I am. I think I'm just second guessing myself unnecessarily. Oh, it is Monday. I'm switching it. It is. So we mostly write that in. So they still have band on Tuesday, but my girl has her band lesson on Monday. So she takes it. I don't know. Do I want to put this? We can use it. She actually just takes her instrument that day then. So BC lesson is what needs to get written. And then over here, we could cross that out. And I just realized we didn't write like dance bags and snacks. So we'll just use that space for that. Dance bags / snacks. Beautiful. All righty, go on here. And we have dance once again. So dance bags and snacks. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost ready for the week. So 7:25, and then Wednesday morning, 6:20 a.m. to 7:20 a.m. Such an early morning. Down here, we want the dance script, and we were out of that. So let's get our restock sheet out here. If we have one, it doesn't look like it. Let me see if I have one already pre-cut in my scripts. Oh gosh, that is surprising. We do not. But so what I need to do is get out my dashboard planner here again. We're going to go back to our print and cut list for this week. Make a little dot and dance. And that way I know I need to get the dance script going. Beautiful. Okay, so down here we need our dance script, and then we are going to need our little dots. So I'm going to need, I'm going to leave enough room for the dance script basically. And we're 4 to 6:30, 5:30 to 8:30. So this is an earlier night that everybody is home a little bit better compared to otherwise. I'm not going to put planning with Jamie quite yet here because there's a chance this is like my errands day. Sometimes it just depends on the weather. Okay, Thursday. We're done with band for the week. We'll see the planning with Jamie. Let's actually go ahead and just restock it in here, and that way I can get rid of the little sheet that just has 4 of them on there. 2, 3, and 4. And I know I have back stock of this already, so I don't need to add it to the restocking list. That's one less thing to worry about. And then we have pickup. I'm going to wait till we're off video to do this halfway because Kova, no bark. Kova. Kova, heel. I'm going to mute you. Okay, I think we're better. We just had a package delivered and Coco was barking, and I do not want you guys to listen to her barking. That would just not be fun. Okay, so Thursday I just put pickup in there, and then we're gonna go, hey guys, welcome. Go ahead, and what we're doing this week is prepping our planner for next week. Or even if you have a notebook, like start writing down your grocery list, your meal plan, any of your events, stuff you need to prep for that. Or we have Thanksgiving coming up, so y'all can definitely write out your menu for Thanksgiving. Who's bringing what do you need to buy, all this kind of stuff. Maybe it's the cleaning list before you host Thanksgiving. So we have done our Erin Condren 7x9 Dashboard Planner. We have done our week at a glance, and now we are doing our daily duo. So we're getting a lot done here. Thursday, I was going to search for all of our workout stuff. So we have workouts, goes up top, and then we need our water one and our shoe one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I work the day after this. So I'm saying that because there's the walking right there, and I don't know. Some days at work, I can take my lunch and go for a walk, and other days I need to eat on my lunch, and other days we definitely don't get a lunch. So It just kind of depends on how everything is going. Cals, steps, and miles. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We put in the trash and recycling. I was just thinking Wednesday I need to also put to water plants. Like that's just something that I typically do on Wednesdays. It's Water Wednesday. And then I don't worry about the plants for the rest of the week again. And we put everything else on this list already somewhere. So we are good. And we don't have anything else specific down the list. We're good as far as all that goes. Here we will need dance bags and snacks again. And that's just like a visual prompt for us to do all that. All right, Thursday, we have dance like right here. Gonna leave some room for the scripts again. Awesome. We need the pickup we have. Is there anything else? I feel like this is definitely going to be a work day. So let's go over here and grab, we're going to set up for planning with Jamie, basically, is what I'm saying. I almost want to, this is quite a ways out, like this is almost a week out at this point, but looking at this layout, I almost want to take advantage of it and get up at 6, do my walking workout, like my treadmill workout, and then start getting the kids up because usually around 6:30 we wake the kids up. So that if I get up like 5:45, get up, get ready, get right on the treadmill, that gives me my half hour that I need. Help get the kids ready and off to school, and then I can get working on planning with Jamie and have a long work day that day. So let's set up this as a work day. Let's commit to it being a work day. I went out of here planning with Jamie. So back in the day before I had kids, I had a planner for college and I used it. And I was kind of dependent on it to know like what chapter and what's due when, but it wasn't a huge deal. And I definitely didn't really write in other personal things. Like I worked on the weekends, like 16-hour shifts on Saturday, 16-hour shifts on Sunday. So I worked on the weekend and basically I didn't have much of a life between going to school all week and then working all weekend. My husband and I was engaged and then we bought a house. We got married in it. We went through like a big phase during college, but I just never lived on campus or anything like that. So, as much as I like had the household chores, it wasn't like now when I have a family that I have a schedule that I try to do for the household chores because there's so many of us in and out of here that like we just need that. And so that being said, as I started having kids, not so much my first kid, but when I had the twins, suddenly I noticed that I need a calendar a little bit more because when I was pregnant with them, there was so many appointments and I was working full time. And so it's like trying to figure all of this out. And so I used it, but again, I didn't make like the list like I make now. But then we had the twins. They were in the NICU for a long time, for a couple of months. And then the one twin kept being in and out of the hospital. She had tons of specialty appointments, therapies, all this kind of stuff. So then became the start of needing to plan, definitely, like a lot of planning. And so I started doing more like calendar type planning, and I would do a lot of like to-do lists, but then throw them away. I never kept them. And I started feeling overwhelmed and feeling behind by stuff as the twins got a little bit older. And then we were pregnant with our fourth one and we were homeschooling during all this too. So mind you, yeah, homeschooling on top of all of it because we didn't have enough going on quite yet. And so we ended up, that's where all the planner stuff started. Like I was happy planner. Let me put Kova out here. She's ringing her bell. Okay, so anyways, yeah, we homeschooled. And so I definitely started planning stuff because I'm like, okay, my kids need my full attention on these days. And so then on these other days, I need one more here for 9 o'clock. On these other days, I need to, I need to figure out basically a schedule to make sure I can get it all done in a small amount of time, because that's how it always felt. It was a very small amount of time. And so that became the start of Happy Planner and decorative planning, because I was very overwhelmed. And then I found when I started putting stickers down, it actually like stamped into my brain well and helped me. So I'm like, hey, girl, let's do this then. Like, if this is helpful and it helps decrease your stress and increase your productivity, it's worth it. So I did Happy Planner for quite a few years. And then a couple of years back, I switched over to Erin Condren. I used Erin Condren, oh gosh, like quite a few years before that, but I didn't get into the stickers. So I don't know. I just didn't see all of the possibility with Erin Condren then. My big 4-0. And so, yeah, I ended up switching over to Erin Condren. My kids ended up going to school. I'm trying to find something here. I don't see it. So my kids ended up starting public school. They said, hey, we want to try it. And I'm like, that's fine. I wasn't going to hold them back at all. And so then they went to school, and I had an identity crisis of, who am I now that my kids don't need me all the time, right? Because you're so used to what I call being on. You're on call. You're always on, trying to predict who needs what, when, and how, and making sure that the supplies are there at the right time, and all the ingredients for every single meal is there at the right time. And oh gosh, like as number 4, eaten all her fruits and veggies that she needs. Like, okay, I saw one do it enough. Like, you're just tracking everything. Like, oh, that soccer jersey has to be ready because we have to leave at 5 in the morning to drive the couple hours to the soccer game. And so I need to make sure I work the day before. So that means the day before I need to make sure the soccer jersey is clean. It's just always doing little stuff like that in your head. And suddenly, I think that's why so many moms get burnt out. I think that's why so many moms feel unseen, because the mental burden, and I'm not saying dads don't have mental burden. I agree they do. But when you are trying to plan and prepare for so many people every single second of the day, it becomes a lot. So I felt like finally at a point in my life, like doing just random to-do lists wasn't enough. And so I started doing the stuff like this, and this has helped. And so when I say it's Toilet Tuesday, and that's when I do my bathrooms, I have done that for years at this point, and it is so freeing. I mean, I clean the bathrooms on other days, but it's small cleans versus like a big deep clean and restock is literally every Tuesday. We do it. And so it is so great. So, so great. And I don't foresee me changing that. I don't, because I think that it is working that well. Let's put a little stethoscope here. So yeah, it's been working that well for that long that is definitely a day. Or plants. Gosh, I used to kill plants like crazy. Trying to see if any other stickers that we need there. We need our fitness stuff out here. I used to kill plants like crazy because I'd either overwater or underwater, because I would forget, like, when was the last time I watered this, or like bathrooms. We have 4 bathrooms. Gosh, I've cleaned this one for 2 weeks in a row. And did I not like even touch that one for 2 weeks? And so it just becomes a point that you need stuff written down so that you just don't worry about it. And so it's great doing Toilet Tuesday because I know all 4 of our bathrooms get done then. Like, I don't have to worry about it. Like, I know that's the day. And so does my family. They just know that that is how we do it, and it works really well. For my birthday, I'm not. Yes, I am. I wasn't going to put like workouts and all that kind of stuff, but I actually am, because I actually feel like on my birthday, I might be more motivated to do it. Because I'm either going to cry that morning and be like, oh my God, I'm 40 and I'm so old, or I'm just going to be like, I feel great. Let's go. So, okay, beautiful. And we need our breakfast, lunch, supper, cows, steps, and miles. Love it. We're almost done because we have a little bit of planning on Saturday, and then Sunday is wide open. And so, yeah, not tons left to do. Let's do this one first. Try and decide what direction I'm going here. Okay, Black Friday sales. Tell me what you're getting. Tell me what you're seeing. What is exciting? There is a Stitch plushie or stuffed animal. I don't know what you want to call it, like a big Stitch for $25 at Walmart. And part of me is like, girl, do not spend $25 on a stuffed animal. And the other part is like, my kids would be so excited for that. They would love it. And they're only young ones. And I think I'm getting to the point in my life where my kids are getting older and I'm starting to realize like the toy piles aren't around anymore. And it's more about like leaving your dirty clothes than leaving your toys. And they still want to cuddle all the time. So I still have that part, luckily. But yeah, I'm starting to realize that time is a thief. So cows, steps, and miles. Maybe turning 40 will like kick me in the booty and get me going. Okay, so this day we had dance. So I guess I put our ballet slippers to the side, and we actually do need them still here. Okay, so, and I feel like we can use a box, a couple boxes here. So right here is going to be the dance, and then up a little bit is going to be the Christmas parade. And let's just get out a ballet slipper here. And I just made the dance one bigger because I just need more writing space is my only reason for it. So we had on the 22nd, L solo 11 to 12, B and K solos 12 to 1, L duet 12 to 1. Okay, so we have that. And I had said that I need to text this other mother that participates in the duet to remind her that we have practice. So I think Thursday is a good prep time for that. Text duet. Beautiful. All right, gotta let Kofe in real quick. You may enter. Okay, so we got that down. This is all done. We're on Saturday. We need to put the parade. That is always fun. So we will see. We just kind of wait and see how the weather is and all that kind of stuff for that. And then Sunday doesn't need anything but the injection date. And we will be doing family meeting. And we need to set up our workout thing. Family meeting. So we're almost done with this live. I need to stir my chili here again. Okay, we set up that one. So we need to get on this one. I should start. Let's just do this random one here. Or no, we'll do way down here. I should start on the weekends if I have both those days off, or like one of the weekend days, I should walk an hour on the treadmill. Like just be like, this is what you're doing. This is what's assigned to the day. I feel like back in the day when I actually like assigned certain tasks, on certain days, like you're doing the lift for day 23. It worked out really, really well. So maybe I need to find a program where I can truly just like put that. The other thing I want to start doing, I should start writing this in too, is daily stretching. Um, is daily stretching, because the mornings that I get up and I do stretching, oh, it feels so much better. So, okay, we've got this, and then we need to write breakfast, lunch, and supper. Y'all are so great. Like, if you're still with me, let me know. I love it. I am hoping you guys got so much done also that we're all prepped and ready for the next week. Feels so awesome. And I love that I can do this with you guys. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Look at how beautiful all this is. We have all this. I could write in some of the stuff ahead of time, but I feel like I kind of want to wait to see what all I get done still. You know, I still got quite a few days here left on this week to get stuff done. And so, oh, there's the mailman. He's picking up you guys' packages. Your packages are out in the mail. And so, yeah, they're getting picked up. They're getting ready to come for you guys. Okay, so we did not only, let's get that out of our way. We not only did our daily duo here, we just flipped through this. So daily duo, we did our week at a glance and our brain dump. And then we also did here, we also did our dashboard planner here. Guys, look at all that. I love how much it matches. Like, that just makes my heart so, so happy. And then I think next year, the one I'm going to add is fitness planner. I think I'm wanting it again. I'm wanting it so bad. I keep on trying to throw it in here. Like, I love this layout. I do really love it. But I'm thinking if this layout doesn't work for me, and that's why I'm trying it right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for the new year. So if this isn't motivating enough for me, then I will either do the happy planner, fitness planner, or I will figure out something else. But otherwise, I don't know. I feel planner peace. It feels pretty gosh darn good. All right. Did we get our water done, you guys? This is like 3/4 of the way done just during our live. So, all right. Make your menu plan. Make your grocery list. That way you can get your grocery pickup order in and everything. Do a few crock pot nights so that you get easier nights on those nights. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go enjoy this nice weather, and I hope you guys do. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend too. So, all right, we're going to go.